Hi everyone, this is Anna Grace, or my name's Anna Grace, and this is a project for Business 343 with Erin Lockhart. And so I did my PowerPoint on the role of an HR manager in a company. So this PowerPoint will discuss the predicament between two people for the role of first shift leader for a company. One person was very qualified for the job, however, one person was not qualified, and I will demonstrate which person was qualified and which person was not qualified throughout this video. So, like I said, my role was that of an HR manager, so I will be supervising the hiring process and making sure that everything goes according to plan, that there's no hiccups, and that everything just runs smoothly from the beginning. So some of the overviews of points discussed throughout was, so there was one person named Mary Younger, and so there was a predicament that Elder, which was the other candidate, that he was not necessarily qualified for the job, whereas Mary Younger was, and Elder, because he was older, thought that kind of was like discriminatory against him, when in reality it wasn't. So Mary Younger did not violate the contract because the interviewers were looking for a candidate who resembled great communication skills and who was very friendly to other people. And whenever they were interviewing Mary Younger, she demonstrated great communication skills. She was very outgoing, very nice, and she was just a perfect candidate that they were looking for, basically. They told Elder what was expected, and he said that he couldn't do it. For example, carpooling. He said that he wasn't able to carpool because he was older in age, and so this would be a major drawback for the company because he would have to find somebody to take him to work, and he might not show up on time. Elder seemed to be in denial of the tax tasks that were going to be performed for the job. So a little bit about the content of this case. So like I said, the case was between two people, Mary Younger and Elder. Both candidates resemble qualities the company was looking for. They both are very, smart, intelligent, everything of that nature. Sharon Murphy was the one who interviewed the candidates, Robert Elder and Mary Younger. Both these people resembled skills necessary for the job. However, one person outshined the other as far as interview process. And as far as interview process, it's very important that you put your best foot forward in interview processes, because if you don't, then this could look bad on you and it could disqualify you from the job. So always just look professional, and both of these candidates did throughout this entire process. The company was looking for somebody with strong communication skills. An article states effective interpersonal communication skills in the advisor-advisee relationship context are important. Another article states employers understand written communication to be types of documents, a way to write, and a mode of communication. Again, communication is stressed throughout this entire process. One candidate was older, which was Elder, and the other, and then he also lacked communication skills that were necessary. The company picked the other female candidate, Mary Younger, because she resembled everything the company was looking for. And not only that, but she seemed very, not very rambunctious, but very just outgoing, very kind, and that's somebody that you need for a first shift lead. The other candidate, which was Robert Elder, he screamed foul. He said that he should have had more time in the interview process, and that they picked Mary Younger because she was younger. And so he pretty much said that he didn't have a fair chance, but in reality he was just mad because he didn't get the job that he really wanted and had his heart set on. So that's a little bit about the case content. And so my position on the issue. So my position on this issue is that the company hired the right person. I believe with all my heart that Mary Younger was the person for the job. I feel like she, did herself in the interview process. She went through everything in the correct manner. She was very ethical, very loving, very caring. And she also resembled strong communication skills, and those are important to tell employees what they're supposed to do, because if employees don't know what they're supposed to do, they'll get really lost and very confused very quickly, and this just creates a train wreck in the work environment overall. And also she was ethical, like I said. A scholarly article states Finding leaders who model the highest ethical character is a growing concern. In other words, finding people that are ethical is rare. So that's just a little information on that. Another scholarly article states men are both thought and expected to be agentic by possessing characteristics such as assertiveness, independence, rationality, and decisiveness, whereas women are believed and expected to engender communal characteristics, including showing concern for others, warmth, sympathy, all of that stuff. And then another scholarly article states activity-based flexible offices, AFOs, are popular in today's organizations. And as HR manager, I would take the side of the female candidate for this position all the way. The contract, so a little bit about the contract. The contract stated that the only the one with the skills necessary would be hired. So this contract stated outright, what was expected, who would be hired if they resemble these certain characteristics, and the main one was communication, like I stated previously. The contract said nothing about age being an issue. So in Elder's case, age is not an issue, so he can't, say it was discriminatory against him. The contract was looking over the candidates, making sure they picked the best one. And another scholarly article states, it is difficult for someone who does not have experience related to a position to select the best candidate for that position. It just goes along with the hiring process. And the plan of action, as an HR manager, I take the side of the female candidate. I would help her with training, organization, getting comfortable with the job, and all the necessary steps that an HR manager would do to make sure that the future employee feels comfortable and safe in their work environment. In conclusion, I believe the right candidate won. Elder did not perform well in his interview process. He did not say exactly what he was meaning or clear communication skills. Elder could not physically do some of the tasks. He said that he was not, physically able to do them. So they picked the right one. And Mary Younger was very bright and intelligent. And she just really went through the entire interview process with such ease and poise and grace, which is very hard to find in today's society. In conclusion, here are my references. I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those are the scholarly sources that I chose to incorporate in this project. So thank you so much.